What was he thinking? This video is brought to you by Beating Black and Blue. Beating Black and Blue, being a black cop in America under siege. My book available on Amazon. If you already got the book, make sure you write a comment on the Amazon website, a review, to let other readers know if you like the book or you did not like the book. And I appreciate everybody that have bought the book. I mean, it has been a tremendous turnout, and I'm very proud to have written a book, and there's many more to come. Download the podcast, the B. Tatum Show podcast, on all podcasting platforms. Text Tatum to 53445. Text Tatum to 53445. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, your boy Kamara done got arrested. I just want to play a highlight so y'all see how talented this dude is while I talk about him. Kamara is an incredibly talented football player. It is unfortunate that this young man has now gotten arrested for assault, battery in Las Vegas. Now, people get mad at me and they say, B. Tatum, you know, it ain't about the culture. Yes, it is. It's culture, ladies and gentlemen. It is culture that make a young man who makes millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of dollars to go out and get arrested for such a pointless crime. I used to be him, and not the talent wise in a money, but I used to be him, meaning that I saw a level of success. I took the old baggage with me to college, and it bit me. I'm not here to try to throw shots at this guy. I'm here to bring up a point, because this could have very well been me if I hadn't had God in my life and I hadn't surrounded myself with people who were not going to take me or assist me in going downhill fast. The story is that he's on the elevator, and I'm going to paraphrase. Y'all can read this for yourself. The story is that he's on the elevator, or him and a few other people. Looks like the elevator's kind of packed. Another individual tries to get on the elevator. Kamara, I think somebody pushed him, kind of shoved him out of the elevator. I think he slapped somebody's hand or something happened, and they start beating the living out of this guy, beating him down. Kamara allegedly punched him like 8 times. Some guy stomped him 16 times. I mean, they beat this guy down pretty bad. He ended up in the hospital. I think they broke his eye orbital. He got his butt kicked pretty bad. Now, why are you even around people or in a situation to do something like this when you have so much to lose? We see this happening to our young men far more often than it should. Our young black men. Don't get it twisted. It is an issue amongst our young black men. We just saw another one lose his life going 170 miles per hour down the street and killing a lady. She died in a burning fire on the Raiders. And then another kid flashing guns in a video on TikTok threatening people. He also played for the Raiders. There was another guy on the Raiders got a DUI not too long ago, Alvin Kamara. He's one of the premier running backs in the NFL, probably one of the greatest running backs, if he continued a career, to ever play in the NFL. He's a leader for the New Orleans Saints. He is the franchise. They don't have the quarterback. He's the franchise. And he goes out and ruins his life and reputation. Young men, I want this to be a lesson to you, is that character and integrity is better to have than talent. With all the talent you have, it won't last long if you don't have integrity. It won't last you long. You're the sum of the 5 people you hang around. You will become the sum of the 5 people you hang around. Maybe not instantly. Maybe you think I'm good and I'm hanging around low lives or people that's willing to watch me throw my career down the drain. But eventually you will become who you hang around. Shame, to a certain degree, shame on the men who let Kamara take a dump like this. I would argue that he probably was the richest person in that elevator, and maybe the other people weren't even football players. They his homeboys from the hood or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I'm assuming here, because no rational people should be stomping people 16 times and all this other stuff like you in the hood. You're not in the hood no more, Kamara. When you're in a position like this, you have so much to lose. They're going to sue him. He's going to be suspended from the NFL, potentially fired from the NFL. His reputation is damaged forever in the NFL teams. It could be damaged forever. It's not condemned. It could be damaged, meaning that it's tainted. And you may go to jail. Now, me knowing how policing works, he ain't going to jail. He ain't finna go to him with no time. He got money, ladies and gentlemen. Money. It ain't about being black. It ain't about. He got money. He have enough money to line up the best professionals to give him advice or fight his case. He has the money to do that. He has the money to get a negotiation of a plea deal done that he'll do 5 years on probation or something. And probation costs money and you have to stay clean. He got the money to fake P-test. He got the money to stay clean if he wants to. He got the money to pay for his probation if he wants to. He got money. So I don't think he's going to do no time. Should he do some time? If he was an average person, he'd be doing time. He ain't finna do no time. And that's just the way our society works. If you got access to a great legal counsel, they can talk you out of anything. They can defend you out of just about anything. So he ain't going to do no time. But I hope this is a lesson learned to you young brothers, man. Get out of that hood life, man. Get out of that hood life. I see Kamara still got gold teeth in his mouth and stuff. And people say, oh, you can't judge. Well, look at his actions. He still got that instinct in him that he's willing to lose everything. And I think Kamara's like family is like they're immigrants. And so I feel like he came from a humble beginning. Like this was a blessing to be able to take care of his mom and them when he made it to the league. And through anger or whatever the case may be, he's unable to jump out of that in order to save his career. So I feel sorry for him, man. I pray for this young man. Nobody died in this situation, so it's easier to have some sympathy for the guy. Thank God the guy didn't die. But, you know, the victim of this is going to get paid. He should get paid a tremendous amount of money if this is in fact true and he's found guilty. I think there's still a if. You know, you're innocent until proven guilty unless he give a guilty plea. Even though there's video on camera, I mean, the video evidence that the police claim that they have, I haven't seen it, that, you know, homeboy may have said something slick to him. I don't know, man. But you have to think, woosah, I'm not finna lose my ability to make millions of dollars because some dude want to get jiggy on the airplane. I mean, in the elevator. And if you're going to have the goons around you, you're going to have dudes around you that don't make no sense for you to be hanging around. Let them do the dirty work. They should be doing the stomping and kicking, and you should be sitting back and bailing them out when they get in trouble. You shouldn't be in the front doing nothing. Because when you go down, everybody go down. I'm just saying. So shout out to the TMZ for this article. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all give a commentary in the comment section. What do you think about Kamara? I mean, from a legitimate perspective. I mean, be fair about it. Of course, the obvious is that he's an idiot for doing what he did. But what's the alternative perspective? And anyway, this is a pretty good article. They wrote a lot of this stuff. They found out, they confirmed Kamara's presence at the club by reviewing the credit card that was used at the liquor store. So they did a pretty good investigation to put him in place and finding out the video footage and all of the above. But anyway, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. See you on the next one. I'm out.